What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with a 2-pile reading on messages from your deceased loved ones regarding your love life. So choose between pile 1 and pile 2 and I'll get started. Pile 1, your first card is, we will light the path to new possibilities for your future. Stay aware. So they want you to pay attention. They will bring, if you're not already in a relationship or have love in your life, they will be bringing that love to you. So pay attention. Be aware of the people that you meet that are new. Don't be fooled, if they're not somebody that you're typically used to dating or something. Give them a chance because they're going to bring in the right person for you. You have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So you need to balance, your spiritual with your actual practical life. If you can't seem to do that, meditate on it. Ask your spirit guides and angels to help you. But we all need to do this. I definitely need to do this. So let's work on it together. You've gotten time. Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. You might be feeling that you're running out of time to find love. Say that you are in your 40s. You've been single a long time and you just can't seem to find somebody that wants to have a relationship with you, or that you can't find the person that you want to have a relationship with. Just know that your time isn't running out. We still have a lot of time left. Be patient because that person will come in when the time is right, and definitely it'll be the right person. So don't fear time. Don't think about time. Bison, recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. So recognize that there was a lot of good things in your past, even though you might not see or feel them without really, looking back and paying attention and really thinking about it. And then know that right now in your life, even if you're single and without love, you still are abundant. You're still loved. You still have love in your life because you love yourself. We need to start with loving ourselves, then we can share our love to others. You might be lonely. You might want a companion, a new friendship, or whatever. Just know that right now you're working on yourself. Everything's happening the way it should be, and it will be coming in for you. Your next one is Ten of Swords, endings. This is, the end of betrayal, the end of deception, the end of hurt, maybe the end of being alone. Maybe after, these 10 of Swords hit you, now you can start, and now you can really look forward to somebody coming into your life, fulfilling, your needs, you fulfilling their needs, and just maybe having that strong love and just, friendship and compassion and everything that you're desiring. But you needed to go through this ending to get to where, the beginning. So be aware of that. Next, we have take the time to pamper yourself and let others take care of you. So you need to take some time, go shopping, go have a massage, go stay in a hotel room for a night and, just really spend some time by yourself. Go hiking while the weather's still good. Do whatever you like, whatever makes you feel good. And don't push people away. Allow other people to be kind to you and to do nice things for you also. If you're like me and you're a Cancer, and I'm not saying only Cancers are like this, but we have a tendency to not let people really care for us. We don't let people in that way, especially if we've been really hurt. And it's not that we don't want these people in our life. We're just used to, we get in that mode of doing everything ourselves, and we forget that, how nice it is for somebody to do something nice for us, or to, help us out when we need help. So we need to open up our hearts and let people in again. You have the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in moment and action, or movement and action, excuse me. Be graceful in movement and action. This one I'm going to read to you. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with the purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtle and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So, your next card is communication is the key. If you're not communicating with somebody that you would like to, it's hard for me to say reach out and communicate with them because maybe they're just not communicating with you back in a nice way, or they act as if they don't want to communicate with you. What is that noise? Sorry, I keep hearing something weird. So anyways, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But if you have an opportunity to communicate with somebody, please do. If you meet somebody new, tell them what you want. If they seem interested in you. I'm not saying like on the first time you meet them, be like, well, I want a relationship and I want this and I want that. No, but you need to be open and honest to that person. Are you wanting a relationship? Are you wanting to, just date around? Are you wanting to just sleep around, or whatever your situation is? Just communicate, because when you don't, like, I just had this experience, and you would think at 44 years old I would know better, but I was hurt extremely bad in my last relationship, and it really shut me down, and it really caused a lot of fear in me to be afraid to open up and trust somebody, to believe that other people had really good intentions towards me, that they would really want me for, to want to date, and the things that people want to do. And so I just assumed that it was just, maybe I don't know how to put it, it was just like a casual thing, I guess. I didn't want to be overly pushy. I didn't want to be, I don't know how to explain it. I didn't want to be too eager and, scare the person away that way. But then what I did is I did the complete opposite, and it really did not pan out very well. So the last thing I ever wanted to do was hurt this person. This person was really a great person, and I do love him to death, and unfortunately we're not even friends anymore, and that really hurts my heart because, if I would have communicated with this person and opened up and maybe not been afraid to do so, maybe we at least would be friends. So, because I really miss him, and I used to be able to talk to him, he used to be able to talk to me, and it just was really nice, and I just really miss that, so it makes me sad. Anyways, your next card is start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. So if you have someone in mind, or you're feeling that towards somebody, start with them, but first start with yourself. The scrab beetle, what is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. So be aware of that. I'm not going to really go into that too much. And then your last message from your deceased loved ones is the Ace of Cups, love. So they're wanting you, obviously, to love yourself, but they're wanting you to open up to love, to allow love to come in, to give people a chance to love you again. Maybe you've just really been hurt and you've really closed yourself off to love, and the world needs your love. The world wants you to have love. People want to give you love. You just have to open your heart up and allow it in. Love is beautiful. Love is beautiful. Don't forget it. So that is what I had for you, Pile 1. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, because I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, moving on to pile 2. Pile 2. Let's do this. The first card I have for you, pile 2, is changes can bring you new life and energy. We hold your hand. We will hold your hand, excuse me. So allow changes to come in. Allow new people to come in. Allow new love to come in. They want you to open your heart up and allow it to come in. Stop allowing your fears and your trust issues and everything else to prevent this from coming in. You have the protection guardian. Drop your shields. So they're wanting you to put down your walls and all the, the fortresses you have around you. Let me read this one to you because I like to read these out of the book. Let me find it real quick. I hope everyone's doing good. Shoot. Because I should have found it first. Hang on, just give me 1 second. This book's kind of different. They have them kind of all scattered everywhere. Of course, not in there. Okay, it's back here then. Sorry, I should have been more organized. There we go. So, the protection guardian, drop your shields. Drop your shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. I keep seeing a spirit over there, sorry. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know the angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment, and you will help at this moment, and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestors, guides, are here to help you realize this now. So draw on your ancestors and guides. They love that. You have conclusions are within reach. So know that whatever situation you're going through, that the end is right around the corner. You can reach out almost and just grab it. And so you can put that to rest and release it to the universe and move on. Go around the corner to your new happy, love, loving life and happiness and success. Your next one is, you glow, we beam. Thanks. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body things. So know that, you might be like me. We have huge hearts. We love so, deeply, and so, we try to love each and every person that we come into contact with, and we want to be kind, we want to be giving, we want to help people, and at times that kind of hinders our growth. It scares people off because they don't understand. They don't understand how a person can love other people and love all walks of life and love ourselves as much as we do, but we do. And it's not anything that we need to dim our light for. We need to not allow other people that aren't like us stop us from being who we are or showing our love towards people, because unfortunately people aren't always going to understand it, but we understand it, and honestly that's all that matters. So your next card is, Dear, take note of the messages and whispers and secrets adrift on the breeze. So when you go out into nature, Be a well-rounded wildlife. I have this female deer that I love. If I could, I'd bring her inside. I love her so much, and she loves me. She comes to my house every day, and I feed her. Today, I fed her or not guacamole. I fed her avocados. I didn't think she'd eat them, but that's all I had, so I fed her 2 avocados, and that deer loved them. She loves me. She'll put her head on my shoulder. She comes and sees me at the same time every day, and she just is sweet. Today I had my front door open to my house, and she started coming up the stairs, and I thought she was going to go inside. So, but I don't know, wildlife and nature and being outdoors really helps, uplift my spirit and makes me feel like I'm supposed to feel and be the person I'm supposed to be. So I just recommend that everyone try it, because what do you have to lose, right? Okay, moving on. King of Swords, ambition. So they want you to be more ambitious. You might be, a go-getter, you go, but sometimes you get sidetracked and you lose the concept of ambition. So don't allow anything to hold you back. Don't allow anything to stop you. Try not to get stuck in your head. Don't put one focus on one thing. If somebody rejects you, even though it hurts and it's disappointing, don't allow it to stop you from achieving all the things you want, and don't allow your ambition to ever be knocked, is what I'm trying to say. I hope that makes sense. Focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. So whatever you're wanting to achieve, whatever goal, whatever desire, focus on it, but focus on it in a positive way, not in a negative, because then that's what we manifest. Manifest things in positive ways. I've really gone through this really rough time in the last couple weeks where I've just been I'll be honest, I've been angry and just really down and just really, discouraged, and just really like at the point where I just wanted to kind of give up, where I wanted to just throw in the towel and say, you know what, people, you win, you just win. But that's not who I am. I've never given up. But I'm exhausted, and, it's like I take 10 steps forward in life, but then I take like 50 back. And, I find somebody that I'm attracted to, and things are going really well. And then all of a sudden I don't know, it's weird. I just can't understand some things in my life. But you know what? It's meant to be. That's all I can say. I can only focus on positive things that are going to bring my life and my world and, to harmony and to fruition and to, success. And I can't control how other people see me, or how other people treat me, or if they love me or if they don't, or, if they want to date me or not. And at times I get stuck in my head to where I'm like, I focus on it so much that it just really, really hinders my growth, and really stops me from seeing all the beautiful things I already have, and stops me from being grateful for, the life I do have, and, the people I do have in my life. And, and I need to really stop doing that, because I feel so much better when I'm not in that space. I feel so much better when I'm in this space where I'm cheerful and I'm happy and I feel good, and know that I'm making a difference, and know that I want to make a difference, and, I'm achieving some of my goals, and I'm working hard. And so just, allow your angels, spirit guides, and, the higher above and your ancestors to guide you in the right way. They won't lead you down the wrong path. We lead ourselves down the wrong path. They don't do it. So remember that. Your next card is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So they're wanting you to reflect on your life. Sorry, let me read this one to you. Let's see here. Your message is, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. You are a beautiful being who has, surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life. Let's see here. To take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenge you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. So sometimes it's hard when we don't have people that are there to tell, encourage us, tell us, great job, you're doing so great. Um, but we need to be able to do that for ourselves. I know that's hard. I have struggled with that, definitely. So, but we need to be able to do that. We can't rely on other people to make us feel good. We can't rely on other people to, encourage us. We need to encourage ourselves. We need to be proud of ourselves and love ourselves. So, your next one, it's time to take action. So, whatever you're wanting to do, if you're wanting a relationship, go for it. If you are wanting a new job, go for it. If you're wanting to start a new business, go for it. If you're wanting to, you know, make amends with somebody, go for it. Do whatever. It's time. This. There's no better time. The time is right now. So definitely go for it. Or it could be in Aries because it's new moon in Aries. But I always go. I don't really go by that. I just go by, when it tells me it's time, then it's time. So love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance, for a while anyways, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Tally-ho, the universe. So if you're in love with somebody and they're obviously not in love with you, or they're not seeing it, or they're not feeling it, sometimes we have to step back and love them from afar. Sometimes we have to step back and love people, like say our family, from afar because we don't get along with them, or they do bad things to you, or whatever it is. We can still love somebody, and we can do it from anywhere that we're at. So the advice right now is to love whomever from afar. Hopefully they'll come around. They'll be able to, maybe see who you are, maybe see what you offer, maybe see that your love is true and honest and whatever. So love them from afar, excuse me. Ego, create your own vision. It's time to create your own vision. Make a vision board. I always recommend that. I make one every year. Do I accomplish some of it? Yeah. Do I accomplish all of it? No. Do I want to accomplish it all? Hell yeah. So my goal for this upcoming year is to accomplish everything I set my mind to not allow myself to get stuck in fear, to not allow other people to drag me down with their deceit and lies, and if they gossip or whatever, to only focus on not only myself, but focus on what I want to create, where I want to be, and focus on my family and, financial gain and all that good stuff, business gain and whatever, and focus on helping other people that are in need of help. So make your vision board. If you don't know how, I made a video on it, so check it out. It was when I first started, so it's way back there, but check it out. And your last card is going to be the Chariot, which represents a Cancer. So I'm a Cancer, so hello, fellow Cancerians. But it's movement. So it's time to get out of your stuck mode. It's time to have movement in your life. It's time to move towards the things you want, to achieve those goals, to achieve those desires, to maybe move. Maybe it's time to say, you know what? I need to move. I'm not doing, I'm not accomplishing what I need to accomplish here. I'm not really progressing in my community. Maybe people are closed off to you, and you know what? Let them be, because there are people that will, greet you with open arms and be ready for your, your knowledge and your everything that you have to offer, and you'll be super extremely happy. It's just time for movement in general. So if that means that you don't want to move, you don't need to move. Movement means go for a walk, dance, get up and dance, move. It opens up your chakras. It makes you feel good. It gives you exercise, whatever it is. But it is time for some movement. So, but that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope that it gave you some insight in your love life, what you need to do. We all need to focus on loving ourselves first. This is my advice. And once we have love and respect for ourselves, then we can, progress out into the world, seek, start seeing what's out there. hopefully you can meet a nice person. Hopefully you already have somebody and you don't have to worry about that, because dating these days is just horrible. I have not had a good experience yet. I don't think I've ever had a good experience. I mean, honestly, I think about it now and I'm like, even, I've been married a couple times and I'm like, it's not that I didn't love them, and it's not that I didn't get along with them after we were divorced or anything. Because actually, like, my first husband, I just got married way too young. We should have never got married. I mean, I still love him and we're still friends. I mean, I really care about him, and we talk once in a while and we have no hard feelings. And then my second husband was my daughter's dad. We were divorced after a year, I believe, of being married after our daughter was born, and we should have never got married. I think we got married because I was pregnant and had a baby, and that was the right thing to do. But we just couldn't get along. I mean, he was, I think, 5 years younger than me, I think. But that was a long time ago. I mean, that was, a long, long time ago. But once we got a divorce, I mean, we were best friends. We were best friends up until, he passed away. So, but, I never had any hard feelings. He never had any hard feelings towards me, as far as I know. And then my recent husband, well, we're not even going to go there because, to be truthful, we weren't legally married. So a lot of people don't know that, but I don't care. I mean, we did it mostly, well, we wanted to be married, but I wasn't I don't think I was quite convinced to fully get married to him. Obviously, there's a lot of reasons why, but we did it like the ceremony that, it wasn't legal, so it was just us doing it, which really screwed me over in the end. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody unless you have something in writing, because it made my life a living hell. To us, we were married. We ran a business together. Well, it was my business, but he helped me run it. Definitely helped me make it successful, whatever. Um, but uh, but we did it so then we were, you know, people associated us with being married and whatever else, whatever our reasons were. I can't even really remember. I think that I thought we were in love. I'm not sure that he was, but anyways, love's hard. It can definitely throw us for a loop and really, make our life difficult when we get hurt really bad. And um, at times people don't understand what you've gone through, and if you don't react to people the way that they think, they'll just cut you out of their life. They'll think that you rejected them, but they just need to consider, it's not that, like with me, it's not that I'm stuck on my ex at all. I would never want to be with him. I don't have one. I mean, I still have love for him, but not like in a romantic sense or ever wanting to rekindle what we had, because I mean, what he did to me was horrible. I mean, it was unthinkable. But and I think that a lot of people, because I am so, I want justice. I want to the truth to come out. I want people to know the truth so it can clear my name. Not because I worry about what people think of me. It's for me. It's for my sense. It's for my well-being. It's for, me to know that, hey, this is what happened to me and it wasn't right, and there is justice in the world. But we'll see. I've been trying to get it for, I think, 8 years, 7 years now or something. But I think a lot of like men think that I'm stuck on my ex and that I'm in love with him, and I'm like, that's far from what it is. And when you're single, you have more time to think about things. And if I met the right person and I started a relationship with them, I would definitely focus on them. I wouldn't focus on all the negative stuff from my past, because that would be in the past. I would be looking forward to my future. So, and I still am, but at this moment, I want justice and I want the truth to come out. And it's not about money. It's not about that. It's about, I'm a very truthful person. I pretty much am. You ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the answer, and if it's right or wrong, or if it makes me look good or bad. But I deserve the truth. I believe in the truth, and one day I'll get it. So, anyways, I'll stop talking all your guys' ears off. I don't even know if you're listening to me. You probably already shut me off. But anyways, have a great day. I love you all so very much. Thanks again for stopping by my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Usually I don't chit chat that much, but I just wanted to share a little bit of that. Love you all. Peace.